Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It's the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is cryptocurrency. What is good, guys? I wanted to shoot a quick video. Hopefully it's quick. Just wanted to talk about something that I came across today, came across this morning. Listened to a couple, three YouTubers, and I thought it was really interesting. So I listened to Alex Cobb, and I had listened to the Crypto Bear, and it was another digital asset investor. And I guess it was just sort of like this topic about a video that Crypto Bear did, and the Crypto Bear, and it was very interesting. Very you could tell he was very excited, and it was really about his video. Crypto Bear's video was really about I guess kind of knowing some things, right? Apparently he works for Morgan Stanley, but kind of not that he's an insider, but he works for them, right? And so, but what he was trying to get across in the video, it appears that he works for them. He walked into the building and he had a card that got into a room, so went through some doors, right, with a card. So I'm guessing he works there. But he was kind of hinting in the video. Without doing it in a financial planner way or financial advisor way, he was suggesting, if you will, that it is better to be diversified in the cryptocurrency space rather than be all in on one cryptocurrency. And one of my pet peeves has always been with this space is that we tend to become community centric. We tend to become, I guess it's a lot of it is our nature, tribes, and we tend to become tribal, but that doesn't work in finances, right? And this is, no matter however you look at it, this is about making money, and this is about setting up generational income if you can. And so he was kind of hinting towards, it's probably a smarter move to be diversified. And then I had listened to Alex Cobb, and he was trying to not say you should be all in on XRP, but in essence he was saying you should be all in on XRP. And when you say I'm not a financial advisor, like I say, I'm not your financial advisor. Do your own due diligence, do your own homework. Certainly do not take financial advice from a guy on YouTube who might not have any financial background behind them. You certainly do not want to do that, right? And so you may say this, and he said this on the video, but in essence, that video was about, I don't want to be harsh on him because, again, I like him and he's smart. But I think, what's most important as a YouTuber is that there's a certain level of responsibility that you have when you put up a video and you have a following. And here's the thing that I will say, right? If you go do your own homework and you go out and say, for example, and do your own diligence, sit down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different financial planners, financial advisors, fiduciaries, whatever they might be, and they suggest, you know what? I think you need to take 99.9999% of your portfolio and put it in gold. Like, if you find someone like that, don't just walk away, like run away. Like run away, right? And so, and what I mean by that is you should never put all your baskets, all your eggs in one basket, right? You should never do that. And that goes for any asset class, right? And that's not even financial planning advice. That's just common sense, right? Because the reason being is you never know. You never know what could happen. Never. You don't know. You never know what can happen. And so, you don't have just one income stream. You have you hope to have 2, 3, 4, 5 income streams. Why? Because you never know. and it's no different in the crypto asset space. And so, and although we all know we all know that XRP is the best digital asset ever created. We all know that, right? But having a diversified portfolio is everything, and is everything, right? So certainly I can't tell you what to be diversified in, but I know from her, if I was sending out my mom, my sister, my cousin, I'd be like, yeah, you want to have a diversified portfolio. Yes, I am 100%. I love XRP, but yeah, if I was talking to my sister and I have, yeah, you want to take some of that, extra spending cash you got every month and get you some Bitcoin. Yeah, you want to take a little bit of the extra spending, extra cash you might have and get you some Ethereum. And yeah, you want to take a little bit of that extra spending cash that you have, get you some XRP. And yeah, you want to take some of that little extra spending money or extra cash you might have and get you some EOS, right? And I just, right? Like, it's important, right? And you just got to be really careful on that all-in-one thing type of mentality, and you got to be careful in that community-centric or centered message. It's right. It's we need we need as many cryptocurrencies as possible to win because it helps. Right? You've heard the saying. When the waves come in, all the boats rise. Each of us need all of us, and all of us needs each of us. So you got to be very, very careful about that. And again, I don't want to come off like I'm picking on the guy, but it's a very, very important and to be diversified. And the other thing with that again is you never, ever, ever know what's going to happen. You don't know. When you look at the smart guys, right? The major money, right? They're smart with their money. Do you think that they're just, this is Digital Currency Group. It's Barry Silbert's, group, right? And look at the digital asset portfolio that, the guy that was probably in the know in cryptocurrency space, probably more so, maybe even more so than Mike Novogratz, right? I mean, just right. Money and knows. It's like 20 things here. It's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's like 17 things, and not just one. Why? It's because you're hedging. You got to hedge your bet because you never know. Like, right? Like, you never know. And so, just kind of, I just want to put the video out. It's just really, really important that certainly I would never say, hey, you need to put your money in, this. I would never tell you what, I would never tell anyone what to put it in, but I would always say, man, diversification is just smart. It's called a portfolio, right? Even Fidelity Digital Assets, their new cryptocurrency site, if you will, digital asset site for Fidelity, started out with 2, right? They didn't start out with 1, right? I mean, 7.2 trillion in assets under management, right? They didn't start out with just 1. So just think about that. And then they just recently put out that they're looking into and open to suggestions. I think it was 2 of them, 2 of these major firms. I think it might have been backed, who was also looking into suggestions, or really they were looking into more than adding just Bitcoin, looking at the top 5 or Bitcoin and Ethereum, looking at the top 5, right? I mean, that's just right. So it's like smart money is doing that, and so you might want to consider that, right? So just be very, very careful about that, guys. Diversification is king. You want to hedge your bets, right? For sure. So anyway, I just wanted to shoot that quick video just to remind you guys that old money doesn't want you to win. Old money wants you to remain a cog in their wheel. right? We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Right? Never ever forget that. Are you participating or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. The battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.